Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. Today we're going to do something slightly different than I've been doing, but we will circle back to the old style of readings. Today I'm doing readings based on how I've been feeling, which is ridiculously stuck in life, and I know I'm not the only person who feels that. So my goal here is to try to bring you some clarity, probably get you some advice, or try to get you unstuck, because if you're feeling at all like I am right now, you're frustrated and don't know how to go forward. So let's see what we have for you, Cancer. What is keeping you stuck? Interesting. These two cards came out together, the Moon and the Knight of Wands. I feel like it's uncertainty regarding a person. Maybe some fears that they are kind of a Knight of Wands character. Probably some fears that they're maybe just breadcrumbing you. Maybe not even necessarily some fears for some of you. Maybe it's just they're kind of putting on an illusion. And with that torch there, you're trying to shed a little bit more light in the dark, from what I can see. And these cards don't really want to agree with me when it comes to shuffling, so it kind of feels like there's a stubborn energy. There's one. Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you're worried that they're taking advantage of you, especially with that Six of Pentacles there. Yep. Five of Pentacles has come out. Two of Wands. Ooh. Now they're just flying everywhere. Ooh, interesting. Okay, bottom of the deck we have Four of Pentacles. What came out is Four of Wands and Four of Swords. So it kind of feels as though someone is maybe pushing furthering a relationship. Whatever that means, like acquaintance to friendship, right? Or just boyfriend to something further, or friend to significant other, you know what I mean? But someone is trying to really back off on that a little bit. Like the other party is trying to back off on that, trying to I almost want to say make sure that they're ready. Make sure that they're prepared, because it feels as though this woman here is taking up this sword as a means of, because to me it doesn't feel like she's leaning it up against the wall. It feels as though she's grabbed this to almost protect herself, which is an interesting way of seeing that. I've never seen that card that way before. And Four of Pentacles is kind of making sure that in this case it feels as though you're not taken advantage of. This is really interesting. Yeah. I almost feel like your Knight of Wands is more of a Page of Wands, and that they're a little immature here. They've got a lot of energy. They've probably got a lot of charm and charisma, but there's just something, your intuition, you know, something's a little off, right? And I get the feeling that they want a lot of your attention. Yeah. But I get the feeling, bottom of the deck, Death and Five of Wands, there might be, with the Eight of Wands here, I almost want to say, like, if this is a romantic relationship, you guys might have an argument and break up over text, is what I'm feeling. But there's definitely some kind of conflict here. And Temperance. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have Five of Cups, but what's come out is Temperance. So it's almost just like you kind of feel a little bit bad, but at the same time, you know, probably cutting this person off, or I want to say backing away from involvement is going to bring you some peace. Just looking, I don't the cards under here are just something else, because we've got 5 of Cups and then 7 of Pentacles. So like, you're well equipped to move into the future, right? You've been planting seeds, you've been doing what you need to make sure you're taken care of in the future. You know what you're worth. You're not going to take any crap. I mean, I feel as though you're kind of prepared to be alone. I feel like you kind of treasure that alone time too for some of you, especially when it comes to someone that you're not sure about and someone who might kind of seem like they're trying to take advantage of you. You're not afraid to fight them off. I also feel like you're kind of a little aware that they're shady. Okay? There, again, there's something with that moon card, that intuition, that you just kind of know something's a little off. Yeah, like this, it goes deep in here. 4 of Cups and 5 of Swords, more arguments and stuff. So it's just, it feels as though, like, this person has a persona, right? And they're very sweet and they're very charming, and they probably lay it on a little thick, and they're promising you like stability and a future and everything. But I feel like there are suspicions with this moon card, and I feel like with the wands that have come out, they're probably coming on a little too strong, and there's a lot of money stuff in here involved that you're not entirely sure that you want to get involved with this person, because like, you've worked hard for what you have, and I get the feeling that with this person things aren't super serious yet. And so when it comes to involvement with money and things, it makes you a little suspicious, and I would say rightfully so. So you're just kind of not sure, I think, which direction to go with this person, with this 2 of Wands. Because it's almost just like, all right, well, do I go into a commitment, or do I, take up a sword and back off and try to take care of myself and do what's best for me? There definitely feels like there's some uncertainty here. But really, just what you want is your own peace, and to come out in a way that you don't feel as though you're coming out lacking anything. You know what I mean? Again, we have that Death card at the bottom of the deck. 8 of Wands. I do feel like there will be a conversation. There might be some... You might take a trip just to clear your head, right? Because again, we have this Hermit card that has come out. I feel like that might ultimately be what you want, and kind of what you need to really get perspective on this, to step away from the situation and maybe not have this person kind of attached to you, right? Interesting. What do we have here? Interesting. The Swan Queen, transformation, intuition, patience. Bottom of the deck, we have the Lady of Lightning, surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. So it almost feels to me as though when you get a little clarity on this and take some time, you're going to have a realization about this person with that surprises, sometimes shock, right? And it's going to be a moment where you realize that your intuition was probably on point. And I feel as though it's going to be like a lesson for you, especially with that transformation on there. Maybe if things have felt as though they've moved pretty fast, especially with all the wands that have come out here, like Knight of Wands 2, 4, 6, 8 page. Like, there's a lot of wands here, so things probably have moved quite fast. It might just be a moment where you're just like, all right, you know what? In the future, things are going to move slower, and it's going to be for me and my comfort. And if someone doesn't respect that, then they're not for me, right? So whatever this is, whoever this is, I wish you luck, Cancer, but I feel like you're on the right track, even if you do feel a little confused and a little stuck right now, and probably a little overwhelmed with all that fire energy that's coming through. Yeah, I feel like your advice here is to take that Four of Swords approach. Like, distance yourself a little bit, take some time, take some rest, hermit a little bit, take a trip, treat yourself if you can, if you want, whatever that means to you, and just, like, get some perspective, right? See this person for what they are, and you'll have your answer, honestly. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.